Welcome back. Grab your cosmic calendar, my nice-hearted listener, because this week is not just movement, it's a celestial seismic event.
Oh, absolutely.
If you've been feeling this, wild, mandatory push towards some kind of massive change, you are so right.
You're feeling it correctly.
We are talking about the intensely powerful week
Yeah.
of January 12th through the 18th, 2026. The energies are demanding decisions.
Extraordinary is the word. It really is. And what makes it so unique is just the sheer density of cardinal energy.
The initiators.
The initiators. You've got Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn. They start the seasons. And when they are this active, the universe is basically installing these huge structural long-term changes.
Changes we just cannot ignore.
We can't. We're setting the foundation for the whole year.
Wow. Okay, so our mission today is crystal clear. We are focusing exclusively on the world's most talkative, most curious, and let's be honest, sometimes the most mentally overloaded joy cubes. Gemini sun, moon, and rising. We are here to extract every single nugget of golden opportunity waiting for you, my quick-witted companions.
To really get the intensity, we have to look at the whole atmosphere first. So Chiron, the wounded healer, is stationary direct in Aries.
What does stationary mean exactly for someone who's new to this?
Right. So when we say stationary, it means its speed relative to Earth has slowed way, way down. It looks like it's standing still.
So it's closer.
It puts it closer to us symbolically, and it magnifies its energy like a giant spiritual spotlight. Chiron's been hitting our wounds around self-ownership since 2019, but right now, we have to look right at them.
And that light is being cranked way up because early in the week we have these profound pressure cookers on full blast.
Yes, the T-squared.
The T-square, or it's almost a grand cross.
Yeah.
With that whole cluster of the Sun, Mars, and Mercury in Capricorn.
So ambitious.
And it's squaring Chiron in Aries and then opposing Jupiter. I mean, a T-square feels like you're being pulled in three intense directions at once.
It does. It's action, ambition, and expansion all happening right now. It forces us to take that healing Chiron is offering and, actually do something disciplined with it.
Right, the Capricorn discipline.
Precisely. And let's not overlook Mars here. Mars is the planet of action, and it's exalted in Capricorn.
Oh, that's at its strongest.
The height of its tower. This isn't rash, impulsive action. This is a calculated, structural show of force, ambition, intense discipline. And since the sun just joined Mars, there's this heat and adrenaline around power dynamics.
Okay, so this giant, ambitious pressure system in the sky. Let's unpack how this hits the Geminis, my honeys, because you are getting hit with a rare celestial tug of war right in your core axis.
That is the perfect way to put it.
We're talking about the Mercury-Jupiter opposition, which is exact on January 14th. And Mercury is your ruling planet, the original networker.
It's center stage. And what's so fascinating here are the mechanics of it. You have Mercury, which rules local details and data, and Jupiter, which rules big truth and philosophy. And they are sitting exactly opposite each other. In the sidereal context, they're at 25 degrees of Sagittarius and Gemini. But here's the kicker.
Ooh, I love a kicker.
They are in each other's signs of rulership.
The mutual reception.
Exactly. It's called Sambanta. It's a total union where they basically exchange roles.
Okay, so break that down.
Think of it less like a handshake and more like a high-stakes interstellar real estate swap. Mercury is in Jupiter's house, Sagittarius, so it's forced to think about the big picture. And Jupiter is in Mercury's house, Gemini, so it's forced to deal with all the messy details.
I can't believe they're tying up Mercury. You know how much Geminis love to communicate? I mean, their brains are already running on dual processors.
I know.
My little nasty birds will be in an absolute frenzy of information and meaning.
And that intensity is the key. That Sambandha just amplifies everything. The big challenge is just information overload.
Too much data.
Way too much. Gemini's going to be processing local data and universal truth at the same time. The circuits could feel a little strained. We've seen this play out as logistical hiccups, air travel, big communication networks.
Right. So, okay, there might be some travel tension, some weird communication stuff around the 14th, but the opportunity here is massive.
Huge.
Gemini, you need to remember, you are the air sign of mental agility. You pivot faster than anyone else. So how do we apply that Mars discipline we were just talking about to this mental chaos?
By choosing a lane. That's it. This alignment is tying up loose strings. It's revealing hidden truths, For you, Gemini, it demands you apply that Capricorn discipline to how you talk.
Yeah.
Commit to one project, one truthful conversation, one big idea. Don't chase 10 things at once. This is the moment where deep truth, Jupiter's realm, finally cuts through all the static.
I love that. Using discipline to make communication honest and singular. Okay, my dears, hold on to your seats because we're shifting to the financial sector. And oh my God, this news will absolutely make you smile.
It really will.
We have a spectacular new moon in Capricorn on January 18th, landing squarely in Gemini's 8th house. And this is not small stuff.
No, this is where all that structural energy of the week just culminates, the 8th house is. It's so complex. It's the house of profound change, shared resources, regeneration, and deep wealth.
Scorpio energy, right?
Traditionally, yes. And here's the key thing for everyone listening. The 8th house is not your salary. It's not your earned income. This is chunky money.
Chunky money, I love it.
Money that comes through like a merger, an inheritance, big contracts, taxes, shared marital wealth.
Okay, you know Gemini are impatient, so I'm getting straight to the point. Are we getting paid or what? We don't have time for vague, transformative energy.
The answer is yes.
Yeah.
Potentially in a sudden, secure, and really lasting way. The good news is super clear. This new moon is creating these amazing opportunities for inheritance, spousal support, a big insurance payout, or maybe selling a property.
Wow.
And if you look at the sky supporting this moon, it's forming this magnificent, what our sources are calling a lucky, auspicious, and positive triangle.
Okay, so tell us exactly how a Gemini, who is normally all about witty conversation and movement, can commit to this deep, heavy Capricorn structure to get this money. This sounds like homework.
That is the perfect question, because this new moon is in a very tight trine to Uranus.
The planet of shock and surprise.
Exactly. So that trine brings these electric jolts of change, fast financial improvements, maybe through a totally unpredictable idea or a sudden offer from someone.
Okay, so it can happen fast.
It can. But here's the magic for the structure part. That same new moon is forming a powerful sextile to both Saturn and Neptune.
Okay, so you have the stable and the dreamy.
Right. So that structure ensures that any financial intention you set right now is absolutely lasting. Saturn demands you do the homework, right? File the paperwork, sign the contracts.
The boring stuff.
The boring but necessary stuff. And Neptune makes sure it's not just cold business. It's tied to your highest dreams, your vision. It's foundational energy for real long-term growth.
So that structural show of force from Mars is being channeled directly into Gemini's shared financial life.
It is.
So if you've been putting off refinancing or settling a debt or finally structuring that huge creative business contract, this is the week. Sit down and get strategic.
Exactly. And because the 8th house is about institutions, new beginnings are super likely in careers like accounting, insurance, investments, mortgage applications. The opportunities are tied to other people.
So it's not just you.
Not at all. Partners, contracts, third parties. And with Mercury and Mars also in this house, you have the brain power and the commercial drive to structure these opportunities for the long haul.
Okay, so that covers the chunky money. But the 8th house is always more than just transactions, isn't it?
It is. It's so much more. It also rules the depths of our psyche. So for Gemini, this transformative energy is bringing spiritual liberation, intense healing. Because the 8th house deals with what we hide, this is a really strong period for your natural psychic and intuitive faculties to just wake up. It can lead to some profound self-discovery.
I feel like that would make a Gemini feel kind of vulnerable. They like to keep things light.
Absolutely. The energy can make you feel exposed. But remember that Chiron piece we started with. This vulnerability is the door to growth. You have to allow yourself to feel it, to look at those subconscious patterns, to truly heal.
And if we connect that back to Chiron, which rules Gemini's 11th house of community and friendship,
Yes.
we're merging the inner healing with the outer social world.
Exactly. So friendships and group dynamics become a major focus for healing. The best way to use this is through conversation, connection, participating in like a healing circle or some group endeavor. You're finding your deepest tribe through mutual vulnerability.
Wow. It all connects.
It really does. And what's fascinating is how this wraps up the last few years. That long Saturn-Neptune transit is finishing its work in your 10th house of career.
Public reputation.
Right. So this new moon is basically activating the tail end of a longer story. It's a chance for a final moment of career success, like an encore performance applause that results in a huge reputation boost and that 8th house money.
So the hard work is finally culminating.
It is right now.
So after this week of intense structure, deep truth, potential chunky money. Well, what's the final thought we leave our listeners with? What should they be mulling over?
I think this raises a really important question for you, Gemini, to consider in the quiet moments this week. What hidden addiction, long-held fear, or subconscious money pattern is this highly transformative eighth house demanding you finally confront so that you can ascend to this new financial and spiritual reality the stars are promising you?
That is a powerful and necessary thought to mull on. My honeys, my quick-witted listeners, we are sending you endless positive energy to harness this incredible breakthrough week. Your Gemini is waiting for big surprises, chunkier money, and profound spiritual breakthroughs next week and next month. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, What Do Stars Say, to make sure you don't miss the next update.
You don't want to miss it.
And if you like this horoscope interpretation, my dears, please don't forget to like it. And don't be shy. Share your comments with us. We love hearing from you.
Go forth and embrace this potent week. You have the energy for massive change and lasting prosperity right now.